Today we are going to see polymorphism in Python. Polymorphism means different forms, one in different form. As a human, we will behave differently in different situation. We will be behaving in office different way, in home, and along with our friends we will be behaving differently. Okay, the same way here operator also going to behave differently in different situation, different context, not a situation, context. Okay, for example, you can see if I am giving print of 1 plus 2, so it will give me the 3. If I am giving print of Python plus programmers, so here it will be working differently according to the string. It is joining the two string. In the case of integer, it is going to add. The same operator only we are using. So according to the context, it is change its behavior. Okay, this is called polymorphism. The plus operator change its behavior according to the context. Okay, now we will see operator overloading. Okay, the polymorphism OOPS concept is involved in this operator overloading. Operator overloading means the same operator behaves differently. Okay, so if you consider when we want to add two objects, okay, so what will happen? You can you add two objects? Usually we used to add only the values, in the values we used to send to the function, add function, and it will give us a answer. Let us see the example. So I am going to add two numbers. Okay, so class add. So here as usual I have to initialize the variables. Init function, this is a built-in function. Okay, here I am going to have three arguments, a comma b. Then here I am going to initialize the variables, self dot a equal to a, self dot b equal to b. Okay, then I am going to write the function, add function, self. Then here what I am going to do is I am going to return self dot a plus self dot b. Okay, then I am going to create an object for the class, object 1 for the class add. So here I will be sending the passing the parameters here 5, 6, let it be, and obj2. Okay, object 2 I am creating. Here I am going to give some other values 10, 20. If I want to add, usually we used to add 5 plus 6, otherwise 10 plus 20 only we used to have. Now what we are doing is we are overloading the operator. We are making the plus sign to add 5 plus 10 and 6 plus 20. So see here, if I am doing object 3 equal to object 1 plus object 2, 2. Okay, if I am doing like this, let us see what will be my output. So here I am going to print object 3. This is the way you will add the values. Okay, that is a normal procedure. Now what I am doing is, now I am overloading the plus operator. So I am asking the plus operator to add in this way, adding the two objects I am asking. Let us see what is the error it is going to throw. See here, it is unsupported operand type because we cannot add objects, right? Okay, so for doing this operator overloading, what we have to do is, there is a special function. You can call it as a magic function is there. That is a built-in function that is defined in Python. Okay, so that magic function, what it will do is, it will add the objects, 2 objects it will add. Okay, let us see how to do. For calling the built-in function, you have to give double underscore, add and double underscore. Okay, so this is a built-in function. This is the way you have to define the function. Double underscore, add, double underscore should be there, and you are going to add 2 values, right? A and B you are going to add. So you should have 2 arguments. Here what it means is self is a one object, other is also another object. Here self is one object, okay, one object, then other is another object. You are going to add 2 objects. Okay, so now here what I should give is A is equal to self dot A plus other dot A. Okay, and B is equal to other dot B self dot B plus other dot B. Okay, so I can explain you with the example. Here 5 plus 10 it is added. It is going to add 5 plus 10 and 6 plus 20. This is the way it is going to add. So now I will be executing. You can see here main dot add object. Okay, so we are adding the objects, right? So it will give me the address of that particular value which is stored. This is the address, that particular object address. So I want to see the format, string format. If I change that format only, I able to view the output. Okay, for doing that, we have to add another special function called str format. I want to see. Okay, so I am using str. This is a special function, inbuilt function. Okay, in that we have self. Self is the argument. Here we are going to mention the format in which way we want to see. Okay, you will be having bracket here, and inside this you have to give 0, then comma. It will be displaying in a tuple format. Okay, A comma B. This 0 says A and 1 says B. Okay, this format it is going to display. Now I mentioned the format of self dot A comma self dot B. This is the format I want to see. String format. If I see the string format only, I will be knowing the answer. Otherwise it will show me only the object address. Now I will execute. You can see here 15 comma 26. Okay, you can see here 15 comma 26. Yes, 10 plus 5 is 15 and 20 plus 6 is 26. So we have given here format, right? Self dot A and self dot B. You can see here in this A 15 is stored, in this B 26 is stored. So that is comma 15 comma 26. This is the format. Okay. The magic function is there for subtraction, division, multiplication. So many magic functions are there. You can see here. So addition. So this is the way we have to define the function. Double underscore, add double underscore. Sub means double underscore, sub double underscore. This is the way you have to call the function. The same way we have it for relational operator also we have. Lesser than, greater than. So everything we have the magic function. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, whenever I am adding the two object obj1 and obj2, I am going to add means what it will, behind the scene what will happen, obj1 dot double underscore double add, this magic function will be called. So the control will goes here. Okay, so here what it has to do, self dot a, this 5 plus 10 it has to add and 6 plus 20 it has to add. Okay, it has to return to the class, return add a comma b. So it will be in the format, it will be converted into the format a comma b, that is 15 comma, here you can see 15 comma 26. Okay. Next we will see the one more function, subtraction. For example, if we are going to do for sub means here should be the sub. So here I should minus here. Here also I should give minus. Then here should be the minus. Okay. Now let us see. You can see here that is 5 minus 10 and 6 minus 20. Okay. Same way I can do it for lesser than also. So for lesser than, the magic function is LT. This is and all inbuilt. You have to do it as such. Okay. There is no need of think about it. This is a magic function. It is defined in such a way. LT only we have to give. Add means ADD only we have to give. Here I am going to compare both the parameters. Okay. So it is, if it is lesser than, if self dot, that is first number is lesser than second number, it will be mentioning true, otherwise it will be giving us a false. You can see here both the numbers are lesser only. Okay. If I am changing here 20, here let it be 6 means it will give me the true and false. You can see here true and false. Okay, this is all about the operator overloading. If you have any doubt, you can write in comment. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.